Hello, hi, this is Francesca, and this is the third video of this playlist about how do we bring our intention into our lives. This is also the end of January 2019 when I'm doing this, and this playlist is about the Ching. What are its suggestions after we looked at another question, like actually how do we choose a purpose for our intentions? All this because we just passed the Gregorian New Year, and end of January, generally the decision we have taken almost are fading, and so let's see how to materialize them. What are the suggestions and the flow of energy that the I Ching sees here, and what we can do for bringing our intentions into our lives. In the previous videos, link at the end of this video and up there, we got this hexagram. Sorry for the confusion here. There was a confusion literally because in this line, the coins flipped halfway. I was throwing them not in an equal surface. And it's interesting too, if you do this, you should consider both possibilities. The possibility that came up here anyway was the water, also kind of the water hexagram, which makes sense. It's very similar to what we got. Anyway, let's see. Here, the water trigram here. Returning to this trigram, not to get too confused. We have the earth down below, and you recognize this, two strong lines and one broken one. This is the lake, the hexagram of the lake, because the earth is young respect to water. And this hexagram has a body of water that gathers on top of the earth. Just looking at the energies suggested by the trigrams to bring our to bring our, I had a cat on the table, which is supposed not to be on the table, and she also was killing a roll of toilet paper, also not supposed to do. All right, things that happen with kittens. Here, earth trigram and lake trigram, both female. One goes down though. They both are flowing. One goes down, one goes up. There's a balance of energy, but in this moment they're almost separating. The earth as qualities suggest as an energy that nourish. So we need to nourish our purposes. We need to listen and to be very open to. This is yin perseverance is called. Very open to whatever happens, to opportunities also, to follow also advices, to follow also our decisions, and to gather water, gather the force of creation, creative force, gathering it on the base of giving birth, which is also a mothering property of the earth, giving birth to our purposes. We need to cultivate these energies, okay? This is also, the lake is also the energy of following with playfulness, okay? To gentle follow something, okay? And gentle follow our intentions, okay? Quickly, I remind you that the hexagrams to find intention was a few weeks ago. The number 40, freedom, okay, to get rid. And the suggestions here was to have a lot of creative energy, the water, sexual creative energy, energy that needs to be shaped into the form of going up, growing. Okay, so mostly where our creativeness want to go, where want to go. You go see the other playlist, but we saw once we listen, we want to follow the wisdom. Okay, and following this, returning to our hexagram. Now, how do we do then having growth or like a tree on a river? Growth our intentions. We need to gather, and to cultivate in yin perseverance, give birth. Now, the only line on this trigram that change, and on this hexagram, is the lower line here. If this change gets to this hexagram here, which has the thunder below the lake. So the thunder is creative force. And there is also practice, really practice. We bring our intention, we welcome them into our creative sexual palace, in the Taoist term, place, and then we seal the perineum in this case, okay, and push the energy up to follow our intention, the heavenly intention. Both these hexagrams have as an internal hexagram, and again, if you don't know what is an internal hexagram, go to look at the other playlists about the Ching. Anyway, it's made by second, third, fourth line below, and fourth, fourth, and third, fourth, fifth line up above. Okay, and in this case, it gives two descending forces structure. Why structure? This is the mountain structure. Structure to, in practice, to bring, in the practice, Taoistic practice, to bring this energy into our meridian and our body, but also a structure in our life. To materialize something, you need to give it a structure. You need to decide where to go, like what. So I cultivate, I follow, and I need to give it a structure, a body, really a body. And I need to blow into this body. Remember, for the ones that come for the three main religion of monotheistic religion, and there is this myth: God blow his spirit into the earth, into this case, into the mountain. Blow this energy. The energy is here into the form. Two last inner hexagrams. The inner hexagrams, if you go on, can be only four. Heaven, earth, before the accomplishment, after accomplishment. Hence hexagram 1, 2, 63, and 64. This is 63, and this is after the accomplishment. Okay, it's the Canon Li practice in Taoist tradition, where the desire of our hearts goes down below and sustain the creative force in a lovemaking, literally, practice to give rise to new life. And this is what happened to our projects. Next and more, I haven't yet said what the I Ching says as commentary. This was just interpreting the trigrams and the hexagrams by their own energy. Next videos about what the I Ching says about this. See you. Oops, and stream, here we go.